No, we're not there yet, okay? We have to introduce the topic today. Can you, here, you want to lift Daddy up? Hey, what's going on? Today, I'm gonna be taking you on a journey of me swapping my 20-inch OEM competition wheels onto my car. It's that time of the season to put the summer wheels back on. But the purpose of this video is for me to show you the aftermath of me driving this car in the winter. We're gonna take the wheels off to see what's happening in the wheel well. We're gonna look underneath the car to see if there's any rust or anything like that. But most importantly, I'm trying to show you that it is absolutely cool to drive this car 365 days a year, as my daughter, who's my helper for today, lifts me up. This outfit, she picked herself. I had nothing to do with it. She looks like a Russian babushka, but so be it. Go ahead, lift me up. I'm actually very excited this season because a couple of days ago I ceramic coated the wheels. So hopefully this season they'll stay cleaner for a bit longer, because these wheels, as you know, are a pain in the ass to clean. So we're gonna lift out the car, take the wheels off, and let's see what's happening. Here. All right, let's go. Am I doing fine? Don't touch the camera, Violet. Violet, stop. Stop touching the camera, Violet. So these tires I've had on the car for about 2 seasons, and I don't know if I can have them on for another season. They were in the back last year, and since you know the way I drive, I actually beat the crap out of them. There's not much thread left for them to be in the back. Maybe I'll keep them for another year in the front. And this is what the wheel well looks like. Nothing out of the ordinary, as you can see. I don't see any unusual rust. Yeah, there's some dirt, but that's to be expected. Let's peek into here. Do you see any rust? I don't really see anything. You see anything? Yeah, it's dirty, but it doesn't look too bad to me. Yeah, the hub is always rusty, so nothing to worry about. The brake calipers look fine. The pads are still OEM, they look fine. Yes. Violet, what do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is it gonna be okay?
No.
No? Okay, one of the best things about driving this car in the winter are my mud flaps. These mud flaps have protected me so much over the last couple of months. If you're interested in buying them, hit me up. I'll make you a set. But other than that, yeah, nothing really, nothing to see here. Pretty clean. And then looking underneath the car, yeah, it's dripping because I just washed it. Nothing really to see. No rust, no anything. Everything is kosher. And these are the summer wheels that I'm going to be putting back on. They have about 12,000 miles on them, 12, 15. They look pretty good. These are the fronts. The backs are used up a lot more. I don't know why. But yeah, nothing really to be worried about. What I'm really excited about is the fact that I ceramic coated the wheels. So hopefully there's going to be less cleaning to do this season. Well, here we might as well clean the calipers.
Inside.
And inside where?
Inside the wheel.
Like this?
Yeah.
Okay, no, I don't think it's gonna help. Turn it, twist it. You don't want to put on gloves? One, two, three. Whoa! Pass me the impact gun. Hold this, grab this, sit on Daddy, sit this, sit, yes. Here we're gonna, yeah, good job. Good job. Good job. And now just to show you, these are brand new tires that I purchased last season. So they have about maybe 5,000 miles of winter driving on them. They still look pretty good. I do a lot of donuts and burnouts in these during the winter, and they look pretty good. And just like before, let me take you on a journey. So let's see, first thing we notice, yeah, there's some surface rust on the brake heat shield, but I think that's pretty normal. But again, I wouldn't worry about it. If the brake shield rusts out, we can always replace it. Moving on here, There's some surface rust on this bolt, but again, I don't think it's anything unusual. Underneath, is there anything happening? The exhaust clamp is still looking okay. The mid pipe is still looking fine. Everything is looking as it should in my mind. Moving over to this side, again, everything is looking fairly clean, fairly good. No rust spots or anything. Yeah, the wheel well is dirty, but that's to be expected. And of course, the brake caliper looks dirty. We're gonna clean it and it should be back to normal. One of the things I'm gonna be doing is, since the winter time is over now, I'm gonna be taking these mud flaps off because I figured I'm just gonna run them during the winter. A lot of people who purchase these from me run them during the summer as well, and it's fine, but I'm just gonna run mine during the winter. Again, if you want the mud flaps, hit me up. I create a very unique technique of installing them in the back, one that doesn't interfere with anything, and it really protects. Look at that. And the back tires, obviously a lot less thread than the front tires, but still very drivable, and I'm gonna probably get another 2 summer seasons out of them, depending on the amount of donuts we're gonna be doing this season. Violet, come. Kids these days. Put this away. You can put it over there. Here, you're gonna twist this with Daddy. Here, twist this, twist this. Look, and the car's gonna drop, you see? It's dropping. Wow. Bye-bye. Okay, so we're in between swaps now. This is what one side looks like, and this is what the other side looks like. All right, Mommy just came back, so it's gonna be a lot faster for us to do this side now. And just like before, this tire appears to have a lot of meat on it. So we're gonna be using it definitely for the next couple of seasons. And just like on the other side, let's see if there's any damage. Do you see any rust? You tell me. I myself do not see any rust. Everything is looking pretty darn good. This is strange though, because there appears to be surface rust on one of the clamps of the exhaust, but not the other 3. If you know why that happened, let me know. But yeah, other than that, everything looks pretty good. That bolt, again, just like on the other side, appears to have some surface rust, but nothing too crazy. The shocks are fine. Yeah, there's some oxidation, but again, that's everything to be expected. And of course, the car is very dirty, but once I start driving through the rain, it's gonna be pretty good. The calipers, again, other than the fact that they're dirty, they are okay, nothing really to write home about. The hub is very rusty, but that's normal in, no matter when and where you drive the car. And of course, my mud flaps have protected my back from all the stone, debris, and salt that I've been driving through. But today we're going to be taking them off again, since I'll run without them during the summer. This tire, just like the other side, is much worse than the front. But again, we can probably get another season or 2 out of these. Every fall season, when I put the black wheels on, I'm like, man, the car looks so much better with black wheels. And then every spring, when I put the 20s on, I'm like, damn, the car looks awesome with silver wheels. So this is the tire that might need to be replaced next season. So for the 4th time, let's see if there's any damage. Starting from this side, nothing really, just some oxidation. Moving to the front, is that a leak? No, that's not a leak, that's just some dirt. Let's look underneath the car. Everything is looking squeaky clean. Nothing to be concerned about. And again, I'm not really concerned about keeping the underneath of the car clean, because it's, again, no one's gonna see it, but as long as there's no rust, I'm very happy. The calipers, one more time, are dirty, but that's about it. The brake pads have a lot of meat left because I do not use them at the track, and the rotors themselves are developing a lip, but that's not from winter use, that's just from me tracking the car. The heat shield is fine. There's a little bend over here. And again, you see all the sand blasting on these mud flaps? This is what's protecting the size of my car. So if it wasn't for these mud flaps, a lot of these little stones and pebbles and stuff like that would end up on the side of my car and on that rear quarter panel. The last thing we do is we torque the wheels, and that's where I say goodbye. But before I do so, I just wanted to tell you how happy I am with this car and how awesome of a performer it is during the winter. Yeah, it's rear-wheel drive, but if you put a set of snow tires on it, it's going to be absolutely fine. And as you saw from my video, there's really not much damage or rust or anything underneath. These cars are meant to be driven across all seasons. With, you know, heavy salt, heavy sand. I've seen it all this past winter, and the car is absolutely fine. So if you've got one and are hesitant of driving it during the winter, don't be. So while I now torque my wheels, I wanted to thank you very much for watching, and subscribe if you haven't. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.